Riverreed breathed in the cool air that smelled of his clan and his home. The shade of the great dawnwood tree protected him against the bright glare of the noonday sun, and Riverreed was once again grateful to be back in the forest. How those cats could live in so much open air was beyond him. He pushed past the blast of the brambles at the camp entrance, and was struck by the feelings that engulfed him as he watched his clan go about their day. The apprentices showed each other their new moves, and the older warriors shared tongues in the small patches of sunlight that filtered through the branches. The giggling kits dashed around the prey pile, despite Pale Fern's constant meows of caution. "Be careful," she called as the young ones batted around some old moss balls and pounced on each other. Rowan Kit was the first to notice him, her large ears twitching as she dashed across the camp. Her sister, Tansy Kit, followed close behind, leaving Shade Kit and Birch Kit to toss the moss ball around between themselves.
"You're back!"
Tansy Kit meowed. Her sister mirrored her excitement by tapping her small paws on the needle-covered ground.
"Where did you go this time?"
Riverreed was never fond of kits. He found them annoying on a good day, but he could feel Pale Fern's gaze burning into the side of his pelt, so he faked an indulgent purr. "I went to see if Skyfalls had finally thawed." Rowan Kit tilted her head and twitched her tail in a strange, rhythmic pattern. Riverreed waited for any words, and when they didn't come, he looked at Tansy Kit. The larger she-kit sighed and rolled her eyes as if she was tired of translating.
"She wants to know if you saw any of the cats from Bright Clan. Everyone's been talking about it."
Riverreed suppressed the urge to growl. What was so great about Bright Clan? They were just a mangy group of rogues and loners, calling themselves a clan. Unfortunately, the cold of Leaf Bear hadn't sent them scurrying back to their two-leg place, so now they held a permanent territory in the valley. "No, I didn't see them," he muttered, barely hiding the disdain in his voice. Tansy Kit and Rowan Kit looked at each other for a moment before a sharp yowl came from the other side of camp. Heatherstar jumped up onto one of the fallen tree stumps under the dawnwood tree. "New Leaf is here, and we have much to discuss," she called out to the clan. "All those strong enough to catch their own prey, gather here." Riverreed sighed and closed his eyes to steady himself. She couldn't have waited until he'd eaten first. The trek from Skyfalls back to Dusk Clan territory was long, and he'd hoped to relax before his leader decided to give him more work to do. But he sighed again. He was a proud warrior, and when Heatherstar called, he would come. Riverreed watched Tansy Kit and Rowan Kit dash back towards the nursery at Pale Fern's insistence, before he turned his eyes toward the dawnwood tree to await his leader's words. Hey lovelies, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed that cutscene. Special thanks to Disney Cat for being the voice of Tansy Kit for this cutscene for this episode. If you guys enjoyed that, please feel free to definitely check out her content. You'll be able to find it in the description box below. I'll leave a link to her channel. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the episode. Bye! Hey lovelies, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tia, aka Teacup Simmer, and this is another part of our Sims 3 Warrior Cats Challenge. We are back, you guys, and I am so excited. We're in Dusk Clan. Oh my goodness, I can't control myself right now. I'm so excited to be able to share these guys with you. Finally, we get to be in Dusk Clan, and finally we're back in our Sims 3 Warrior Cats Challenge. It's been such a long time, and I finally get to spend time with these guys and share them with you, and we get to start exploring some new stories. I'm gonna start this while I talk to you guys, but hey guys, welcome. If you are new to my channel, my name is Tia, aka Teacup Simmer. I do stories in The Sims and other games where we create interesting stories and interesting tales to tell by using the games and kind of seeing where they lead us. This is our Sims 3 Warrior Cat Challenge. If you guys are just coming into the series, I will leave a link to our playlist in the description box and a link to our intermission video if you guys watched that that I put out last week, just to kind of get us primed and ready for the next part of our season 1. And so for those of you who have been around for a long time, you know we've been worrying and waiting to see what's going to happen in Dusk clan, and we're finally here. Oh my goodness, and they're all so amazing, and I can't wait to introduce you guys to everyone. They're all extremely interesting cats. Some of them you guys have met before, some of them we've teased before, others have just kind of shown up randomly. So we're definitely going to spend some time getting to know everyone, kind of showing you guys around. The intro showed you guys kind of that we're pretty much just going to spend some time in the clan, getting to know the characters. Riverreed just got back from, we're saying that he came back from like a routine patrol, and I have no idea where he went. But he came back from a routine patrol, and he came back to the territory to find that Heather Star is doing some announcements for the clan, and those announcements we're saying are basically just basic announcements talking about who needs to go hunting where, what hunting parties are getting set up, basically just things that are routine for New Leaf, because it is New Leaf now. You guys can see it's spring. We have 17 days until summer, so we're going to spend some time here, and then we're going to spend partially some time in Bright Clan, because I know everybody's really excited to see Bright Clan and see the kits and see all the characters that are growing in that clan. We're finally going to start having some inter-clan drama. We're definitely going to start looking into the drama that's happening with these cats as well. Why isn't everyone moving? I'm pretty sure I took all the autonomy off. Let's just check. This is what you do when you check. Change autonomy. So no, everybody has autonomy. I think everybody's needs are just real basic, so no one really has to go anywhere. So while that's happening, we can just, oh, that's so cute. So this is actually a great segue. So this is Lightning Leaf. Lightning Leaf is actually Heather Star's mate, and this is Berry Paw, who is actually his apprentice, because we have a couple apprentices in this clan, you guys. So we have Berry Paw and Lightning Leaf, and we're just gonna pause so you guys can meet them. Lightning Leaf you guys saw in a previous episode as Heather Star's mate, and he is also kind of acts as like Heather Star's rock. He's very dependable, and I'll show you guys their traits. As you guys can see, I'm kind of scatterbrained. We haven't been in this save with this series in such a long time, so I'm probably going to be jumping around a lot. But we have Lightning Strike. Ugh, why do I always forget? His name is Lightning Strike. So Lightning Strike, his traits are playful, non-destructive, friendly, and hunter. So he's a very straightforward warrior. He does not have any, he doesn't really have any underlying like badness or anything. He's just, in my mind, he's just like an all-around good guy. He's an all-around good guy next door type, so that everybody likes him. He doesn't have any issues, and he's very dependable. And then we have Berry Paw, who is adorable. I love her. She's cute. She is quiet, hunter, and piggy, so she has a tendency to kind of be a little bit inappropriate, kind of not always say the right thing or do the right thing, and she's adorable too. But she is his apprentice. They have a fairly good relationship actually, but she usually spends a lot of her time with him, going on hunting patrols and things like that. Let me see, who else do we have? We have Hazelpaw, who is also an apprentice. You guys met Hazelpaw in one of our previous episodes, because he's the one that saved the kits in the snow from hurting themselves. He's the one that is the savior of the kits, and currently that kind of gives him a very interesting position in the clan. Everyone really likes him a lot actually. But he does have like these issues, definitely, especially because of the marks on his muzzle now. He definitely will continue to have those. They're still healing because the kits kind of got lost in the last parts of Leaf Bear, so we're definitely going to be seeing the ramifications of his choices at the time from when he went to kind of save them. We have Cedar Pelt, who... oh, I have to show you his traits too. There's so many cats. We have so many cats, you guys. So Hazelpaw is hyper and a hunter. He's a very nice cat. I like him. We're definitely going to learn more about each of the cats as we go along. Everybody definitely needs to go hunting. I think the prey pile is kind of tiny. We actually have a good chunk of food, so we don't really have to worry about it that much. So we can just go through introductions. So there's Hazelpaw. And then there's Cedar Pelt. She is a beautiful cat. She's actually one of our warriors that doesn't have any kits at the moment. She's actually one of the few females that doesn't have a kit, hasn't had a litter yet. She's beautiful. I love her eyes. But she is actually, let me see, she is noisy, hunter, and friendly. So she kind of speaks her mind a lot. She isn't she has her own type of insecurities that she has to deal with, especially since she really wants to have kits, but there don't seem to be any prospects for her, so that could possibly be an issue for her later down the line, but we're definitely going to get used to her. Then there's Snowhawk. She actually has two kits. Her kits are Birch Kit and Shade Kit. Her mate is Bramblethorn over here, and it's very interesting because they're kind of like opposites attract type of situation, because she is a little bit prickly, very sarcastic, very hard-edged type of character, not necessarily in the same way that River Reed is. River Reed just doesn't like people or cats in any way, shape, or form. He doesn't really like anyone. He just wants to be alone most of the time. But Snowhawk is different just because she's just prickly. She doesn't necessarily like it's not that she doesn't like people, she's just prickly. But she's a genius, and playful, so she likes to, I kind of interpret that as her being a very smart and sarcastic cat. And then we have Bramblethorn, which is her mate, who is very friendly, very charismatic. Everyone loves him. He is the deputy. We met him previously at the gathering as well. Then we have Ashpaw, who is Bramblethorn's apprentice, who is a very stand-up warrior. He's also extremely large, takes after his mother, which is partially why Bramblethorn is his mentor, because he needs a cat to teach him how to deal with all of his bulk and his fuzz. And he is very dependable. He's also dependable. He takes after his dad that way. He is a very stand-up warrior, just like his father. However, he is interested in someone, so that might be an issue for him as well. We have Spotted Breeze, who is one of the few unmated males. There we go. I can speak, I promise. And Spotted Breeze looks like he's pouncing on Heatherstar. He hasn't really defined his personality yet. He hasn't really shown to actually kind of stand out in any way for me yet, and so we're just still kind of figuring him out. He came in a lot later to the clan than everyone else, so he definitely has room to grow, but he is hyper, a hunter, noisy, and proud, so we're definitely going to explore his character. And then we have our beautiful Heatherstar, which I still can't get over how beautiful her coat color is, but she is the leader of Dusk clan, and so she's basically telling everyone that we need to make sure that we keep the prey pile full because we have a lot of cats, we have a lot of kits to make sure we still feed, and we have a beautiful area. Oh my gosh, I have so much to show you guys and I don't know where to start. Okay, the kits are over here, so you guys met most of them at one point or another, but I will show you real up close and personal. So we have our first cat of kits that you guys are getting introduced to in the series. Oh my gosh, this is so momentous. I'm so excited. So this is Shade Kit. He is a lot quieter than his brother. He's also very much a mama's boy. But he looks after his brother. He feels very much responsible for Birch Kit. So they are extremely close. He's more of like his name suggests, he's almost like a shadow in the background. He does not make a lot of noise or draw attention to himself a lot, but he is normally always there. And then we have, let's see, we have Birch Kit, who you guys know from also the other part of the series where the kits got lost in the snow. And if you guys haven't seen that episode, definitely check out the playlist. It was a kind of like a mini story arc where we were worrying about what happened to them. But Birch Kit also has some markings on his back right leg to show that he went through that ordeal. He got cut up a lot by thorns and brambles, and so he has some marks from that. He's perfectly fine. It's not like lasting in the sense that it impairs his movement in any way, but it does change how the other cats see him, how they treat him. It definitely shows in the ways that the queens decide to handle the kits now that the kits are back, and they aren't harmed, but the queens are definitely a little bit shaken from the fact that they left and were gone for multiple days in Leaf Bear. So even though he's not necessarily, none of the kids are necessarily physically scarred by what happened in Leaf Bear, there's going to definitely be some emotional and social blowback from them being gone for so long, and how their mothers are going to treat them, how the other cats in the clan are going to treat them, since they basically ran off and ran away from home for a good couple days. And so Birch Kit is still just as adventurous, and that's why he's kind of clueless. He doesn't take the hint, so even though he kind of got himself into trouble, basically not looking where he was going in Leaf Bear, he's not necessarily going to learn his lesson, so he might also get himself into some more trouble. Then we have Tansy Kit, who is adorable. I love Tansy Kit. She is more rough and tumble and mouthy than her sister, and I take that more as from her having to speak for her sister all the time. So she is absolutely adorable, but she's definitely going to be an interesting character to watch grow up, especially with growing up with her sister, Rowan Kit, who, as we can tell, and if you guys didn't pick it up, I'm not sure if I was too subtle about it, she doesn't necessarily speak. She avoids it at all costs most of the time. The only time she only speaks when she has to. And if you guys watched that part where the kits got lost, it also explained how she was only talking because that was they were in a really stressful situation, and she didn't know how else to communicate to ask for food, which showcased how much the kits were really hungry at the time and what they really needed. But she normally tries to communicate by twitching her ears, by moving her tail, using her paws, and most of the time her sister and her mother can kind of translate, but everyone else in the clan has kind of learned basic things of way to communicate with her and understand what she's saying, but it definitely might become an issue later if she has to start actually communicating. And it's not necessarily a deficiency on her part or anything like that. There isn't anything wrong with her. She's not blind, she's not deaf, none of those things. She just is very uncomfortable with talking. And so we're definitely going to see, so she's non-destructive and quiet. So she has problems with talking. She just doesn't want to, and she doesn't feel like it's necessary. And so she just hasn't. And she just doesn't need to, or she doesn't want to. And if she doesn't have to, she doesn't. She's an interesting kit that way. And then who else do we need to introduce you guys to? There's so many cats. Oh my gosh. So let's start everybody. It looks like everyone's... Rivery tried to catch a Japanese beetle. Okay. And let's see, who else do we need to introduce you to? There's Stormpaw. You guys already met Stormpaw at one point or another. She was one of the cats at the gathering. She was also a lot like Snowhawk in the sense that she's extremely prickly. She also has a very interesting backstory that we're definitely going to get into later into the series. She is an apprentice as well. She's River Reed's apprentice, and so she definitely takes after him in her dislike of cats, and she doesn't necessarily get along with everyone in the tribe. Not in the tribe. Ooh, niche slip with everyone in the clan, but that is slowly changing as everyone kind of gets used to her. She recently joined the clan, not right before she became an apprentice. So everybody, there's definitely a story when it comes to her. What else? Who else do we need to talk to? We went over everybody. I think the only cat we need to look at is Frostflower. So Frostflower, where are you, love? There she is. So Frostflower is here, and I think she's telling Spotted Breeze about needing some more medical items because all of the stuff she used to have during leaf fall probably have gone bad by now, because she definitely wants to make sure she has a stock of items, especially since at the end of Leaf Bear the kits went missing and she was kind of hard pushed to find anything to actually take care of them. So she's going to be very interesting in our series, you guys, because she also has the closest relationship to StarClan currently, and we haven't really addressed StarClan that much in the series so far. We had a few moments with Ambersong, Bright Star's mother, when it comes to dealing with StarClan, but we haven't actually talked about the warrior ancestors that look after Dusk clan and who take care of this clan and take care of the valley. So we're definitely going to start looking into them, seeing what they think. If you guys have any ideas for stories and things like that, please feel free to let me know. I am super interested to see where we can take this, because I have so many ideas for this clan and for this series, and I love this territory. I still got to show you guys the territory. There's so many things to show you guys because we haven't been here for such a long time. And so this is the clan entrance. This is, well, at least like this is the entrance to the territory. We have a couple territory markers. We have some plants, some wild growing plants that we'll be able to use that Frostflower will be able to pick up from. But this is the entrance. This is some of the hunting territory this way over here that also has some plants. I think that's mandrake root. This is also some of the main hunting grounds. We have our plant sims area over here with like a shower and plants over here. She definitely likes to plant a lot of plants, same like Ray does. We have our plant sim's name is Gaia. She's adorable. She also is an organ donor for her job. I don't know how the heck she got that, but apparently she decided to have that job. We also have our two ponds that are over here, and we're saying they came kind of from some small streams that used to come down the mountains, but because of some interesting developments that happened in the past, they kind of got cut off from those streams. So now we have some tiny ponds over here where Riverweed and Stormpaw like to fish a lot. And then we have some more plants over here. We have red valerian that kind of shows up, which is why Riverweed mentioned it at the time when he was staying with Bright Clan, because they have a ton of red valerian during leaf fall that is very useful when it comes to treating wounds and getting rid of pain. This is also some other parts of the hunting grounds. They have a lot of just clear area to hunt for bugs and rodents and everything like that. So they have a lot of hunting area out here. This is clan territory over this way. So this is the medicine den. It's very, very, whoa. It's getting dark, but it's very secluded here. We have her medical items stash over here, and then we have a couple medical beds and her little den over this way. Then we have this is not necessarily a den, more or less. It's kind of like the warrior's den, but it's just a place where some of the cats normally sleep. And then we have another area over this way, which is all the way back here, is the leader den, which is where Heather Star sleeps. And we have some beds this way. Who caught something? Ooh, yay, she got hunting skill level 7, Japanese beetle, ancient dragon, bramblethorn. What do you pick up? Hazelpaw got a light beetle, spotted beetle. These guys love to hunt stuff. I don't really have to do anything. This is the nursery. It's a very secluded, very cute, very small. This is our prey pile over here. It's underneath one of our many trees. We have a lot of trees in this area, so you guys can tell it's kind of secluded underneath one of the dawnwood trees. And then this is more of our warrior's den. This has a few places for them to sleep, a couple scratching posts, a couple beds. This is the training area, and it's up against the rocks so that mentors can sit up here and watch the apprentices as they train. And it kind of leads off into one of the hunting areas, so if anyone wants to actually go hunting, they can go this way. But I think that's everything. I wanted to make sure I showed you guys the territory before we actually got down to the nitty gritty. There won't really be a lot of major story. We're probably just going to watch everyone, see what they're doing, kind of see how everyone processes everything currently. It is the beginning of New Leaf, so we're going to be, everybody's just kind of stretching their legs, getting used to having a lot more food because, of course, the clans always have more food during New Leaf. But I definitely wanted to make sure I said thank you to you guys for being so patient with me. It took me such a long time to get back into the swing of things, to actually go and start recording for the stories again, and I'm so happy to be able to play with these guys again and see what the stories are going to tell us and see what everybody does. And we haven't spent any time in this clan, so it's going to definitely be a learning curve for me and for you guys, because this clan has a lot more cats than we're used to. We're definitely going to be experiencing a few growing pains as I get used to recording again, but also we're definitely going to start seeing some changes when it comes to kind of how we go about telling our stories, because I'm going to try and do a little bit more hands-off, try not to engineer too many stories, but I also wanted to see what you guys thought about how often you want to switch between clans. I was thinking every 2 episodes or so if there's nothing major happening, but I'm not sure. So let me know down in the comments what you guys think about how often you want to switch between the clans, and if you want to spend a season with a clan or if you want to spend a couple episodes with a clan. I think spending maybe 2 to 3 episodes per clan is fine. I don't want to stay in one place for too long, but I also don't want it to be too short so that we only go through that we only stay in one season for such a long time. So or at least we'll stay in one clan for an entire season. I don't think that's what we need, because we want to make sure we keep track of what's happening in the other clan, see what the issues are for each season in each different clan, especially because we want to make sure that we kind of see where some of the other stories that we can tell in Bright Clan, because I know everybody wants to see the Bright Clan kits and all of that fun stuff. So let's start with Ashpaw. So Ashpaw is actually hanging out with his dad. If you guys can't tell. Oh my god, they're adorable. Oop, I didn't mean it. So if you guys couldn't tell, Ashpaw, oh my gosh, they're such different sizes. And he's such a handsome cat. I love Ashpaw. Look at him. Oh my god. He is such a great look. But he is he's definitely a really great mix of his parents. So Ashpaw is Lightning Strike's son, and they actually seem to have a good relationship because they're so similar. Heather Star definitely loves both her kits, but she doesn't spend a lot of time with them because of the fact that they're both apprentices and she's a leader and she doesn't really have time to spend quality time with them. But Lightning Strike definitely tries to spend some time making sure that they're getting taken care of, especially with their warrior duties. Which reminds me, we need to look at Hazelpaw, who is actually having a hard time because I didn't mean it. Because one of the issues for Hazelpaw is that his mentor is actually Palefern, who is Rowan Kit's and Tansy Kit's mother. And because she was, if you guys saw when the kits went missing, she's actually very, 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 very protective and very paranoid when it comes to her kits. And so he's been kind of neglected, not necessarily for any fault of his own, and not even because of his injuries, because his injury, even though it messes with his muzzle, doesn't actually stop him from being able to learn from his mentor. She's always super busy. She always wants to spend time with her kits. And so it's always interesting to see him always wanting to have the opportunity to train with her and not getting the chance. So, Pale Vern, you're not doing anything. What does she want to do, actually? She wants to sniff her kits, sniff Frostflower, so probably talk to Frostflower about making sure that they're okay. So she's, as you can see, she's still kind of paranoid about them. So let's see if we can get, what's Tansy Kit doing? Tansy Kit, why are you all the way over here, you small one? Tansy Kit, where are you? Tansy Kit. Can you find, where is she? Tansy Kit. Are you right here? Are you underneath the bush? Watch that be it. Tansy Kit. I'm gonna have her come out here. Birch Kit, why? What's wrong with you, small one? Oh, he lost a friend. Who is his friend? Oh, it's Frostflower. He was friends with Frostflower, and he saw a deer. Where are you? So that doesn't necessarily mean that he's sick. Where are they? The kits are so... There he is. He's so hard to see because he blends in so well. This is why he's a forest kit. We can find him. He's in here somewhere. Oh my gosh. Nope, there he is. Found him. Birch Kit. Come on, get out. Go here. Frostflower, come check on him. So we're going to get Frostflower to come over here to come check on the small one. And she actually wants to play with him. So that is actually amazing. So Frostflower, come here. And we're going to get Frostflower to come over here and play. I have no idea what that was, and I'm going to ignore it because I don't have time. So we're going to have her goof around and friendly sniff and play with the kit. What just ran through here? That was a 2-leg. I don't know why the 2-leg is here, but I don't see it anymore, so I don't know what that was. So there they go. So Frostflower, I think, is just going to look after him just because he still has, she still probably suspects that there's some level of trauma that happened while they were out and while the kits were lost in the forest. But I think even though the kits seem fine, I think she'd want to make sure. So she's just going to play with him, make sure that he stays as upbeat as he normally is. Oh my gosh, they're adorable. Yes. Frostflower. Frostflower has always been such a good medicine cat. She always worried that she would be a good medicine cat, and I think definitely this is working. So yeah, they're gonna be friends again. That's gonna take some time, but we're just not. That isn't going to be an issue. So even though his portrait color changed to yellow, it's not because of anything wrong with him, like his needs or anything like that, which we also need to fix. Oh well, hopefully they're playing, so hopefully he'll feel better. But we need to make sure, so Frostflower, don't socialize with him after that. Birch Kit, make sure that you come over here and pee, and you go scratch here afterwards. And these two are still hanging out, so who else do we need to check on? Berry Paw, Berry Paw, wake up. You finished with your nap. Everybody seems to go through the same phases all the time. And why is everyone hanging out in the medicine cat den? Is everyone sick? I don't think so. I know why Hazelpaw's here, because he normally sleeps here because he's still recovering. Riverreed, I think he comes here just to stay away from everyone else. I don't know why Cedarpelt's here. Cedarpelt. What's wrong with you, love? What does she want to do? She wants to play with Tansy Kit. Okay, we can get that done. Tansy Kit. There she is. Cedarpelt, come play with Tansy Kit. Well, come pee here. And... oh, seriously. Tansy Kit, you pee here too. Because everybody takes such a long time to get to the dirt place. Oh. Yup, you can't nuzzle. Don't nuzzle him. You need to pee here too. Everyone needs to go to the bathroom. Pee here. And then you can go nuzzle him, because that's what you were planning on doing. But yeah, I think she's checking on him. I think that the kit is always the most interesting and more, what's it called? Intuitive than all the other cats. So I think she notices that he's being a little bit reclusive and is just trying to kind of cheer him up. But then he disappeared. So where did he go? He's being nuzzled. So where did he go? He went over here because everyone had to pee at the exact same time. Pee here. Afterwards. And she needs to pee. Everyone has to pee. Pee here. Let's see. He's fine. He already peed. Riverreed. You need to pee before something bad happens to you. Bramblethorn. He's stalking for prey. He's fine. He's always fine. There's absolutely nothing wrong with Bramblethorn ever. And then let's see. What's wrong with you? Oh, you're gonna go nuzzle him. Yeah, go nuzzle him. What friend did you lose, silly thing? You didn't really have any other friends. Ooh, Ashpaw, iridescent shield snake. What the heck? What are you doing? And what was that? I knew he was always a really great hunter, but I didn't think he was going to do something ridiculous like get an iridescent shield snake. Sir, what are you doing? And you don't need to go all the way over there. Just go pee. No, we're not fishing. Pee here. But iridescent shield snake, is that a brightly covered snake? It's a rare item. Good gosh. If I can't see it. Ooh, it's a bright colored snake too. Oh gosh. He's just trying to give me a heart attack. But let's see. And what does he want to do? He wants to bring a present to Lightning Strike. He wants to socialize with Spotted Breeze. And he wants to play with... who does he want to play with? He wants to play with Snowhawk. Oh, you have a death wish. Oh, wow. No, that's not happening. She's probably going to attack him. So let's see. Well, I think he would bring... so present this to... not Cedarpelt. Where is Lightning Strike? Here it is. Present that to Lightning Strike. So he'll just present it to his dad and tell him, check this out. Check what I got. This is going to be awesome. Stormpaw, what is your issue? Oh, goodness. So she has fleas and she needs to go pee. So I'll have to roll for Stormpaw. And Stormpaw. Pee here. And Gaia, what's wrong with you? Yes, I know. I can cheat you. I can't cheat them. But I can cheat you. You finish your raking and disposing of things. But Stormpaw has fleas, so we can see who's she closest to. She has friends, so she is really close to Ashpaw. So Ashpaw, after you present that to your dad, come over here and friendly groom Stormpaw, which is going to help it's going to help their relationship. It's also going to get rid of her fleas, because we've already established for our Warrior Cast challenge that as long as less than 50% of the clan has fleas, it can be gotten rid of by normal sharing tongues between either warriors or between warriors and apprentices. But anything else outside of over 50% is considered an epidemic, and we have to use some form of medical item. And what's wrong with you, small one? She is still sad she lost a friend. Why is that so, like, debilitating? Let's see. She's still close to a lot of cats. She's really close to Shadekit, which is actually very interesting. So let's have you friendly socialize and friendly sniff with Hazelpaw, just because she's not necessarily going to be speaking to him, but I think they can understand each other. Then I think Hazelpaw and the kits got really close when they disappeared. So I think she would definitely feel more comfortable interacting with him than with anyone else. And hopefully that'll help her feeling like she lost a friend. She might gain a friend in Hazelpaw. Cedarpelt went to take a nap. He's going to groom. Where are they right now? Okay, so he's helping her. So let's see. He's squeaky clean currently, and then we're just going to get rid of her fleas. There we go. Thank you, Ashpaw, who still looks amazing. I love the way he looks. She's sleeping like a baby. And we have so much food in the prey pile, but I feel like that's going to end fairly quickly as soon as everybody wakes up. So let's have her come this way and snuggle. Is Tansy Kit sleepy? I can't. Yeah, she is. So let's have her come over. Let's have her mom come over here and snuggle her. Snuggle Pat. Let's have her snuggle Tansy Kit. Let's wake up Tansy Kit first, because I think she'd want her kits close. And they are talking, and now we're definitely going to have to get Rowan Kit over here all the way back to the nursery so she can go to bed. Go to sleep, small one. Goodness, that's a lot. There's so many cats. Frostflower, why? Oh my gosh, they're so lucky I didn't notice that. Frostflower, you like to take risks. That's what you like to do. I think she probably thought because it was brightly colored she might be able to use it for something, but she does have a rat and the snake, so she's going to be using these for medical items, not necessarily to provide for the prey pile. And let's see, Cedar Pelts. Hazelpaw is going to go eat. He's going to be fine. Riverreed is asleep. Ooh, that's interesting. You realize that's Heather Star's spot, right? Is she sleepy? She is, so she's probably going to notice that you're in her space. But I'm probably gonna send her to get some food first, and then she's gonna go over and kick him out. But yeah, that's interesting. Tell me what you guys think that Riverreed is trying to sleep in the leader den. That's telling. Almost as telling as when Earthstorm did it. Oh wow. Okay, so we're gonna have Spotted Breeze. He's also hungry. So we're going to send him to get some food. We just want to make sure everyone's fed prior to going to sleep, because then if they get hungry in the middle of sleeping, it's not going to be good. Bramblethorn, you're hungry too. Eat the chinchilla. And let's see. Everyone's fine except for, yeah. Let's have the small one come over here and eat this starfish. Ooh, and I don't remember if I told you guys, but I already updated our medical items list, so I included a lot of different things that are going to be showing up now in the series, now that we have a lot more cats and we have a lot more things that are going to be happening. So items like the starfish, if we weren't kind of hurting for food at this point, would be have a specific medical purpose that we would be having our medicine cats use them for, which is going to be really interesting for us. But I just wanted to make sure if you guys want to check that out, you can check it out at our website. The link is going to be in the description box. I'm also going to be including some basic bios for everyone that we met today. I don't know if it's going to be up as soon as the video is up. I'm going to be trying to put it up over the course of the week, because these videos are going to, as we know, going to come out every Wednesday. Because Warrior Cats Wednesday. This video is probably going to go up like really super duper early Thursday, because I have a really horrible work schedule now, so this one's going to come up probably Thursday morning. But let me know what you guys think. If you guys have any suggestions for more medical items, suggestions for story plots, if you're really interested in a specific cat, let me know. We're definitely going to start including the plot that is going to start in this one, including some of the new cats that we got in our poll that you guys participated in. Some of the new OCs are definitely going to start showing up in the series in the next few episodes, so that's going to be really cool. If you guys, no, Gaia, you're not going to work. Good gosh. Well, if you guys enjoyed this video, please let me know down in the comments. I am so excited to be back, and I can't wait to actually start exploring these characters a little bit more. I do apologize if I've been a little bit scatterbrained. There's a lot of cats to deal with, and I haven't actually done this in a very long time. So if you guys enjoyed it, please let me know down in the comments. Please leave a like, and please subscribe if you really love me, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.